Did you know that your cat's nose can be a real indicator of its health? And surprisingly, many cats' nose color actually changes throughout their life, and often this is a completely normal phenomenon. Today, we will dive into the fascinating world of cat noses and figure out when a color change is just a feature of your pet, and when you should be alert and consult a veterinarian. If you have ever noticed that your furry friend's nose has suddenly become lighter or darker, do not rush to panic. This can be a completely natural process that many owners do not even know about. Let's start with the most interesting part. A cat's nose, or as specialists call it, the nose pad, is a unique part of our pets' bodies. It not only helps the cat detect smells, but also regulates body temperature. And the pattern on it is as individual as fingerprints in humans. First important fact, the winter nose phenomenon. Many cats, especially those whose noses initially have pigment spots, may show seasonal color changes. In winter, their nose becomes noticeably lighter, and with the onset of warm days, returns to its usual shade. This phenomenon is called winter nose or snow nose, and is associated with a decrease in the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for color, during the cold season. Imagine that your cat's nose is a kind of natural thermometer responding to the environment. Interestingly, have you noticed such changes in your pet with the arrival of winter? The second factor is age-related changes. Just as people may develop freckles or pigment spots with age, cats also experience age-related changes in pigmentation. This is especially noticeable in ginger, tortoiseshell, and Siamese cats. A kitten can be born with a completely pink nose, which gradually darkens as it grows up. Conversely, in elderly cats, the nose may begin to lighten, acquiring a spotted pattern. This is a natural process that should not cause concern. Remember how a person's appearance changes over the years. Cats undergo similar processes, just on their own feline scale. The third interesting point is the influence of sunlight. Like humans, cats' pigmentation can change under the influence of ultraviolet light. If your cat likes to warm up on the windowsill, catching the sun's rays, its nose may become darker in the summer months. This is a kind of natural sun protection mechanism that protects delicate skin from burns. However, it is important to be careful here. In light-colored cats, especially white ones, excessive sun exposure can lead to sunburn and even increase the risk of skin cancer. Therefore, if your Snow White beauty has a pink nose, it is better to limit her exposure to direct sunlight. The fourth factor is genetic characteristics. In some breeds, such as Siamese cats, nose color change is embedded at the genetic level. This is due to a special gene that is responsible for the manifestation of color depending on body temperature. Therefore, Siamese kittens may have a light nose at birth and then gradually darken. Such temperature-dependent coloration is a real miracle of nature. Imagine body parts with lower temperatures, ears, nose, paws, tail, become darker, and warmer areas remain light. This is why Siamese cats have characteristic dark points on their face and extremities. The fifth important point is nutrition and hydration. Yes, even what your cat eats can affect the color of its nose. A lack of certain vitamins, especially group B, can lead to lightening of the nose, and dehydration often causes temporary darkening or dryness of the nose pad. You have probably noticed that after sleeping, your cat's nose may be drier and darker than usual. This is completely normal and is due to the fact that during sleep, cats lick their nose less, so it becomes drier. After the pet wakes up and washes itself, the nose usually returns to its normal state. The sixth factor is allergic reactions. Sometimes a change in nose color may be associated with an allergy to plastic bowls, certain types of food, or even household chemicals. In this case, the color change is usually accompanied by other symptoms: itching, redness, peeling. If you notice that in addition to changing the color of the nose, your cat has started to scratch its face more often or has developed a rash, you should consult a veterinarian. Perhaps simply replacing a plastic bowl with a ceramic or glass one will solve the problem. The seventh point is vitiligo in cats. Yes, this rare condition, in which there is a loss of pigment, occurs not only in humans, but also in our furry friends. With vitiligo, white spots may appear on the cat's nose, which increase over time. This is not dangerous for health, but looks unusual. Interestingly, some cats with vitiligo may also develop white spots on their fur, creating a unique, spotted pattern. Such cats look particularly exotic and attract attention with their unusual appearance. The eighth factor is diseases. Unfortunately, a change in nose color is not always harmless. Sometimes it can be a sign of health problems. For example, yellowing of the nose may indicate liver problems, and paleness may indicate anemia. If the color change is accompanied by other symptoms such as lethargy, refusal to eat, or behavior changes, you need to see a veterinarian. Special attention should be paid to sharp color changes, the appearance of ulcers, crusts, or pronounced asymmetry. These signs may indicate serious diseases requiring immediate treatment. The ninth interesting point is freckles in ginger cats. If you have a ginger pet, you may have noticed the appearance of small dark spots on the nose, lips, or even eyelids. These are called freckles or lentigo, absolutely harmless accumulations of pigment cells, characteristic specifically for ginger cats. With age, such spots may become more numerous. They may increase in size, but this should not cause concern. Consider it a special mark of your ginger friend, making him even more unique. The 10th factor is injuries and damage. If your cat has injured its nose, the pigmentation may change at the healing site. This usually looks like a small dark or, conversely, light spot. Such changes, as a rule, remain for life, becoming a kind of battle mark. Summing up, we can say that a change in the color of a cat's nose in most cases is a normal phenomenon associated with age, season, genetics, or living conditions. However, it is important to be attentive and distinguish natural changes from those that may signal health problems. The key rule, if the change in nose color occurs gradually, is not accompanied by other alarming symptoms, and the cat's general condition remains good, most likely there is nothing to worry about. But if the changes are sharp, accompanied by other symptoms, or cause you concern, it is better to consult a veterinarian. And now I am very interested to learn about your experience. Have you noticed changes in the color of your furry pets' noses? How did it manifest and did it worry you? Share your stories in the comments. Let's create a real cat encyclopedia together. If you liked this video and learned something new about your furry friends, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell so you do not miss new episodes about the mysterious world of cats. And also, share this video with your cat-loving friends. They will surely find it interesting. In the next episode, we will touch on an equally intriguing topic related to our four-legged companions, which will definitely make you look at your pet in a new way. Remember, every feature of your cat makes it unique. Even a changing nose color is part of its inimitable individuality.